Hey everyone, and welcome back. We are continuing with our Poe book, which is about two best friends who realize that they're perfect for each other and then start dating. Again, with Poe, what we're doing right now, you don't need a subscription for. You need an account so that you can use Poe, but you don't need a subscription. Everything that we're doing is free. I do suggest having two Word documents open. I like Google Docs, but if you want to use like actual Word or Open Office, that's up to you. Whatever you use to actually organize your book and keep all the prose together, just use that. Because Poe you chat with, but it doesn't save all your information like Novel Crafter does, where it keeps it organized for you. This is more, here's all the information, you can figure it out later. I don't like doing that because it's a lot of scrolling and a lot of going back and forth. I prefer, here's our first draft that we're working on. Here's our outline. So from the outline that the AI created, we have confessing feelings, talking to his friends. These are mutual friends of theirs. And then at a group dinner, they have this unexpected kiss. It's okay. I'm going to see how that plays out. But let's start with this. Because we don't have a codex, let's just check in with the AI to make sure that it knows who Sarah and Ryan are. In this video, we're only going to be working on chapter 4. So let's go ahead. Hey, do you remember Sarah and Ryan are in this story? Okay, good. Good, so now we don't have to have, who are these people? So, in chapter 4, Alex reaches out to either of them, whoever you feel like he would be closer to. And what does the outline say? Provides a certain person. Okay. Oh my god, if I could spell today. So this is a pretty clear, this is what I need from you. I just want this conversation. I want lots of details in between. So let's see what it gives. It's interesting that it chose Sarah instead of her husband, but I did tell the AI, whoever you feel like he would be closer to, go for it. So he's apparently closer to his female friends. This is something that I've seen with a few different AIs. The city lights twinkling. Yeah, watch out for those kind of things. Once is fine, but if you start noticing, we all have phrases that we use even when we're not writing with AI. And just be aware of the phrases that you use a lot, and then start being aware of the phrases that AI uses a lot. Alright, so this chapter comes in at 536 words. Okay, that's not terrible, but let's see where we can expand it. This we can definitely expand. I'm just going to ask for more details. Interesting. So in this one, that is kind of funny. In this version, and I only asked it to expand this part. So in this version, the AI decided that he's going to call Ryan instead. We're still getting a lot of the same dialogue, like I think I'm in love with her, his voice barely above a whisper. I kind of like him calling Ryan instead of Sarah. So let's go ahead and just get rid of this. And we're going to go ahead and paste. And then I want to see how long that is. 576. Okay, that's fine. So let's see where we can actually expand it. Let's put something here about how he wishes that she was there and how he just can picture her there in his space. Let's see what it does with that. So that would add some more. It would give a little bit more depth to the whole, he misses her, he wants her there, he's realizing that he's in love with her. See, this is a nice little note. They read Pride and Prejudice together in college. Perfect. So it actually went exactly what we needed. It absolutely needs cleaned up. Sorry, my dog just sneezed. One of them did. And then we're just going to paste that. We're going to delete that. We're going to delete this. And then that brings us right to here. So now this chapter went from a little less than 600 to about 837. Still too short. So let's expand it some more. So we're good here. Some dialogue. Okay. Let's drag this out a little bit more. We don't need to go with Alex Hat in his apartment again. We know that he's in his apartment. We know that he's still there. Okay, so we are going to go jumping into there. So let me see here. Okay, so that replaced that. That replaced most of the rest of the dialogue down here. Let's double check it against. That's that version. His stomach twisted even more. No, he doesn't want to ruin the friendship. I like that he mentions in this version that he doesn't want to ruin the friendship. I think that that's worth bringing out. But let's grab this. So I'm going to grab this part. So that replaces this. Let's clutch the phone. We're just going to go. And then if you compare this process to the novel crafter process that I shared those videos, where we just wrote, and then did the edits later, this is a very different process. This, we're editing along with it. It's more work up front. It's less work on the back end because we'll have a rough draft that we've actually gone through when we get done, whereas Novel Crafter, we were doing our first initial read through when everything was complete. So how you do it is completely up to you. I wanted to show you both styles. You can go ahead and get rid of that. This is nice, but I like this more, even though it's essentially the exact same thing. I like that. We can add that here. Kind of like that. Let's mesh these two. Let's leave it. Let's expand this. I want to see more of this sphere. Please expand this. Okay, that was cute what Ryan just said. So let's add some space there. Okay, we're still going. Oh, that's cute. Okay, let's bring this. I'm actually going to copy this, and I'm going to replace what's left of this, because I'm liking that more. Okay, and then since we've gone through it, bring it back up. Okay. Yeah, it would be really scary confessing your feelings to your friend. I'm getting rid of twinkling. After seeing it so much, it's one of my no words. Aww. Right. See, this is a super cute chapter. I like it. I like that we didn't try to put the whole, the group dinner and confessing into one chapter, because the confessing really needed to be on its own. And now it's 1,200 words. I would like my chapters a little closer to 2,000, maybe 2,500, but this we can handle. And we can always go to Poe and just be like, we expand this chapter. I don't love this one because, we don't really need to see Ryan's reaction to Alex's confession. We don't need his thoughts. I want to know his advice, but I don't want to jump into his head. Unless he's one of the main characters where we're in there, he's a romantic lead, I don't really want to know what he's thinking, unless it's in dialogue. But let's show, could I have a part where he gets up and starts pacing and fidgeting? Because I do like this one, number 4. He's he's up, he's moving, he's anxious, he just confessed. We do have some pacing there, but having it more spread out will definitely help. See, I don't love that we're dialing Jamie right now. I want this to be more face-to-face. Though, if it went to voicemail, or if he chickened out and just did it as a text, that fits in with where we're going. See, I like this line. It is cliche, but it is super cute. So let's hold off on getting rid of that. Maybe we can incorporate it. Let's pull this up, because essentially when I've gone through it and I take out the spaces, it means that I've basically approved of that part of it. It's going to get so many more edits, but it at least works with the story as it is. Please show him chickening out. There we go. So that added some more words. And as best friends, I do expect them to just text randomly like this, because I don't know about you and your best friends, but I randomly text my best friend just to say, hey, I hope you're doing something fun, or hey, miss you, or hey, here's this picture that I found, or hey, Walmart has this thing that you like. So we're getting rid of this. No, we're going to leave that. We're doing this. Text messages I prefer in italics. Just get rid of that. Get rid of that. And he will be honest. He's just needing a minute, because this should not be a phone call type of thing. This is an in-person. And especially with your best friend. And we have not written any of this prose. Sorry. It's just getting the AI to say what we want and just kind of directing the AI. Alright, let's do this. I want her to respond back that, because they just had movie, and I don't want this to be a big thing between them where, she comes over and it turns into him confessing his feelings. We're going to hang that out for a couple more chapters. I like this very slow build of their friendship and their relationship to make it more realistic, more honest. I don't know, watch a movie or something. So she's going to say, when he asks. I told it that it knows the roommate's name, but let's see if it actually remembers. Okay, so it thinks that the roommate's name is Rachel. Let's double check. Yep, Rachel and quirky best friend. We have yet to see her be quirky. We've actually never really seen her, so it would be nice to actually have her. I'm not putting in the emoji. This is fine. We can definitely expend this whole disappointment and also kind of relief, but we can just change that to 4 now. Alright, so we went from less than 600 words to, let's see what chapter 4 ended up being. 1800. So, pretty good. We can still expand it in a couple areas, but overall, I'm happy with it. Alright, everybody, see you next time. Thanks for watching.